Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Do you know one question which is not religious, not philosophical, and also which does not require belief? The question is very simple. Who am I? This question is the center of a teaching of a great spiritual guru, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. Ramana Maharshi did not ask people to adopt a new belief system. He did not ask people to follow rituals. Instead, he asked people to turn their attention inward and observe their own experience directly. In this video, we will clearly understand what Bhagavan meant by self-enquiry in my understanding. And let's see how this method works and how I applied as an educational practice in my daily life. You do not need to agree with anything that is said. Simply listen and observe your own understanding as we go along. Ramana Maharshi was born in the year 1879 in South India. As a teenager, he lived an ordinary life with no special interest in spirituality. At the age of 16, he experienced a profound inner shift that permanently changed his understanding of himself. What is important to note is that Ramana Maharshi did not describe this event in mystical or a dramatic language. He explained it in a very direct and simple way. He observed the fear of death arising in him, and instead of reacting to it, he examined it closely. Through this examination, he realized that while the body may appear to die, the sense of being aware remained unchanged. From that point onward, his life was centered on his direct understanding of awareness. He later lived at the Arunachala hill, where people from all over the world came to sit with him, ask questions, and up his way of being. What made Ramana Maharshi unique was not what he said, but how little he needed to say. His primary teaching was silence, and when he spoke, his words were precise, practical, and grounded in direct observation. When Ramana Maharshi asked the question, Who am I? He was not asking for an intellectual answer. He was not asking us to say that I am the body, I am the soul. Any verbal answer is still a thought. Instead, this question is meant to redirect attention. Normally, attention flows outward. We focus on objects, people, thoughts, emotions. Self-enquiry gently turns attention inward toward the sense of I itself. When a thought arises, such as a worry or desire, Ramana Maharshi suggested asking a simple question: To whom does this thought arise? The natural answer is to me. Then the next step is to ask, Who is this me? At this point, we do not look for words. We simply rest attention on the feeling of being. Ramana Maharshi used the word ego in a very specific way. He did not describe the ego as a pride. He described the ego as the basic assumption. I am this body and mind. According to this view, the ego is not a solid entity. It is a process. Thoughts arise and the sense of I attaches itself to. For example, a thought arises saying, I am anxious. The anxiety is an experience, but the thought claims ownership of it. Self-enquiry separates experience from the assumption of ownership. Ramana Maharshi took this observation to its deepest level. If thoughts can be observed, then the observer can't be. Self-enquiry is simple but not mechanical. It is not a repetition or a forceful concept. When a thought arises, notice it without judgment. Ask gently, to whom does this arise? The answer comes naturally to me. Then ask, who am I? Do not answer verbally. Simply remain attentive to the sense of being aware. If attention wanders, that is natural. just return again. This is not a battle with the mind, it is an observation of how the mind functions. Self inquiry does not require sitting in a special posture, it can be practiced while walking, working, or even speaking. When emotions arise, instead of suppressing them, notice them. Ask who is aware of this emotion. This simple shift creates psychological space. Over time, this practice develops clarity, emotional intelligence, and inner stability. Ramana Maharshi emphasizes that liberation is not a future event, it is the recognition of what is already present. For the next few minutes, allow yourself to sit quietly. Let the body be relaxed. Notice the simple fact of being aware. If a thought arises, ask gently, who is aware of this thought? Do not search for an answer, simply remain as awareness itself. Remain silent for 3 to 4 minutes. We saw that this teaching is not a belief system, it's an investigation into direct experience. The question, who am I, is not meant to be answered verbally, it is meant to dissolve assumptions and reveal clarity. This approach continues to be studied not only in spirituality but also in psychology, philosophy, and even in education. Thank you for taking this time to listen and reflect.